How is everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is day number 8 of our Bet Spreads Challenge, playing Baccarat. So just to refresh your memory, we are going to the casino 5 times a week and we'll see results after 1 month, which means we would have gone to the casino 20 times a month. Also, you'll see results after 30 sessions. So you get to see both. Okay, the more realistic approach, going to the casino 5 times a week, as well as what the results are after 30 sessions. Okay, so far from day 1 through 7, we've made $3,265 minus the banker commissions, which we will calculate at the end of the month. Remember how I told you guys I average 3 losing sessions a month? It will happen eventually. Will it happen on day 8? Well, let's find out. Today's bet spread is up on the screen right now. All right, I'll be doing $25, $50, $75, $125 as my level 1. Level 2, $50, $100, $150, $250, and my level 3, my original unit size of $100. I will parlay it once after a win. When I place a $200 bet, whether I win or lose, I will go back down to 1 unit of $100. And my stop loss is $1,500 because of the higher unit size. Okay, let's get day number 8 started. All right, the shoe is ready to go. Scoreboard is clear, ready to go. Let's see if we could get to our $400 to $500 win range before we hit a stop loss of $1,500. Okay, let's see what the burn card is. A 5. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a free card here. Okay. Banker wins.
Banker.
Start on level 1, $25. I'll go ahead and place it on bank, okay? Player wins.
Player.
We lose 25. Okay. By the way, my bet selection, if I lose, I move 1 to the right. If I win, I move 1 to the left. All right, so next bet here is $50. I'll place that on player. Player wins.
Player.
So $50 for us. Okay. Since I won, I'll move 1 to the left. Okay. So I'll keep it on player actually. Banker wins.
Banker.
Minus 25. Okay. Let's bump it up to $50 now. Okay. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
$50 for us. Perfect. Let's get paid. All right. Keep it on banker here. Natural 9 on the player this time.
Player.
So we lose 25. Okay. Bump it up to 50. Player wins.
Player.
Okay. $50 our way. Okay, so I'll do 25 now on player. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
Perfect. $25 for us, and we've hit the $100 mark, just like that. We've hit the $100 mark pretty quick, that's because we have a higher unit size. Keep in mind you could also go down pretty quick, all right? So let's see here. I'll stick to $25 bets and I will throw it back up on player. Okay, so banker wins.
Banker.
We lose 25. All right, so let's go up to $50 here. Bank. Five tie. All right, we won't record ties. I'll keep my bet up. Banker wins.
Banker.
$50 our way. We've hit $125 in profit. And we've played on level 1 so far. Okay, 25 on bank. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay. Perfect, let's keep going. Let's rack this up. Keep 25 on bank. All right, so banker does win.
Banker.
Another 25 comes our way. Okay. So far, so good, guys. I'll keep the bet up on bank here. Okay, player wins.
Player.
Minus 25 for us. So far, we haven't needed to take it past the second bet of level 1. Let's see if that continues. It won't continue. Eventually, things change, but let's see what happens. Okay, so $50 on player. Banker wins.
Banker.
Minus 50. So $75 bet for the first time. This shoe. So let's go ahead and do $75. Put that on bank. Okay, natural 8 on the player.
Player.
So we're down 75. All right, so next bet here, last bet on level 1. Okay, then that's for 125. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on bank. Okay, so player wins.
Player.
It's 120 minus 125. All right, so we have reached level 2. As I said, no, the winning streaks do not continue. So level 2, we start off on $50. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put $50 on player. Banker wins.
Banker.
Minus 50. Okay. Next bet up is a $100 bet. All right, $100 bet. Banker. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
So that's $100. Okay. Move one to the left, which would make the next bet a $50 bet. Okay, so go ahead and put 50 on bank. Okay, that's a 0-0 tie. Let's keep our bet up. We will not record ties. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
So minus 50 for us. Okay. All right, let's bump it up to $100. And I'll place that on player. Okay, natural 9 on the player.
Player.
So that's $100 for us, excuse me. All right, let's go back down to $50. All right. Natural 9 on the bank this time.
Banker.
So minus 50. Okay. Let's keep going. Banker wins.
Banker.
All right. Let's rack up the $100 here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take it back down to $50. Okay. Put that on bank. Banker does win.
Banker.
Okay, $50 comes our way. All right. Let's stay on level 2 for a couple more hits here. So I'm going to put 50 on bank. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
Okay, minus 50. Gonna bump it up to $100 now. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
Okay, let me move this down for you guys. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and pay ourselves. All right, 150 in profit, pretty good. So I'll take it back down to level 1. Okay, so let's go back to $25 bets. Okay, player wins.
Player.
All right, so that's $25 for us. Okay. See if we could hit the $200 mark. All right, I'll keep that on player. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
Okay, so we lose the 25. All right, we lose this. Let's go ahead and move one to the right, $50 bet. Place that on the bank. 6-6 tie. No problem, we'll keep the bet up. Banker wins.
Banker.
All right, so that was a $50 bet. Okay, we have hit the $200 mark. Okay, great. Step closer to our win range. So let's move one to the left and I'll place $25 on bank. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, minus 25 for minus 25. Move it up to $50. Okay. Okay, player wins.
Player.
Rack up another 50. All right. Okay, I'll move it back down to 25. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
Minus 25. All right. Go ahead and do 50 on bank. Okay, 1/0, banker wins.
Banker.
So that's $50 our way. Perfect. All right, let's see here. I'll go to $25 on bank. Okay, so banker does win. right, so that was a $25 bet. Let's pay this out. Okay. I'll keep the 25 up on banker. Still on level 1 here, guys. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
All right. So far we've gone to level 1 and 2. No need to go past level 1 and 2, which is pretty good. But let's see if that continues. So I'm going to bump it up to 50 on player. Natural 8.
Banker.
Banker wins. All right. So that's minus 50. Move one to the right. We'll do a $75 bet here. Okay. Put that on bank. Player wins.
Player.
All right, so minus 75. Okay. Last bet on level 1 coming up right here. It'll be a $125 bet. Okay. Place that on bank. Six tie. All right, no problem. Let's keep the bet up. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
So we lose 125. Okay. Let's keep going. We got to go to level 2 now, so $50 bets here. And I'll place that on player. Six tie. So we're on level 2. Okay. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, that's $50 our way. Stay on level 2 for a little bit here, okay? All right, let's keep that on player. Oops. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
All right, so minus 50. Move one to the right. Next bet will be $100, okay? Natural 8 tie. Okay, let's keep going. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
All right. So that's $100 for us. All right, I'll stay on level 2 for a little bit here, okay, guys? I'm gonna put $50 on bank. Okay, 9/1 banker wins.
Banker.
$50. All right. We've passed the 200 mark at one point. Let's see if we could get back to that. All right, I'll stay on level 2. I'll keep it on banker. Player wins.
Player.
Okay. Minus 50. $100 bet coming up. So place that on player. Okay, banker wins.
Banker.
It's minus 100. Move this down. Okay. So next bet on level 2 is for 150. Okay. Place that on banker. Okay. So player actually wins.
Player.
So that's minus 150. Okay. All right, last bet on level 2 here. So this will be a $250 bet. Okay, place that on the bank. Four tie. Let's keep our 250 up on banker. All right, banker wins.
Banker.
So that's 250. Okay, let's go ahead and pay ourselves. Sorry, why did I put that back? All right, so let's see here. Okay, so I'm up $100. If I move one to the left, it'll be a $150 bet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's move one to the left, and I'll place that on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
So we lose 150. Okay. Move one to the right now, so another 250 bet. Okay. Place that on bank. Okay, so player wins.
Player.
So that's minus 250. All right. So we have reached level 3 now. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna do my original unit size of $100. All right, so I'll place that on player. If I win, I'll do one double up. 7-7 tie. Let's keep the 100 up. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, so that's 100 for us. We have to go ahead and parlay our bet now. So a $200 bet, and I'll keep it on player. All right, so player wins.
Player.
So that's 200 for us. Okay. All right, the shoe's coming to an end. I actually want to change shoes. We pretty much broke even. All right, so not the greatest of shoes for us. We could have took a profit and went to another table, but it didn't happen. So let's go ahead and reshuffle, and let's keep going, okay? Okay, shoes reshuffled, ready to go. I've cleared the scoreboard. We broke even that shoe. Let's see if we could hit our win range this shoe. Okay, so let's see what the burn card is. 10. Okay. All right, I'll take a free hand here. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
All right, I'll start on level 1 actually, okay? So do level 1, $25. 3-3 tie. Okay, keep the bet up. Okay, player wins.
Player.
So minus 25. Okay. All right, let's bump it up to $50. Put that on player. Banker wins.
Banker.
So minus 50. Okay, let's keep going. I actually need some change here, so $200. Okay. Gonna do a $75 bet here. All right. Put that on player. Player wins.
Player.
So $75 comes our way. Okay. Gonna move one to the left, so next bet will be a $50 bet. All right. So $50 on bank. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, so minus 50. All right. Move one to the right again, so $75 bet. All right. Okay, that's a 7-7 tie. All right. Won't record ties. Let's keep going. Banker wins.
Banker.
So minus 75. Okay. All right, so last bet on level 1 here, and that's for 125. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on bank. Okay, natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
So that's 125. Okay. Shouldn't put that back. I should pay myself. Okay. Let's rack this up. Move one to the left, so $75 on bank here. Okay. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
Okay, so that's 75. All right. Moving one to the left again, okay guys, so $50 bet on bank. All right, player wins.
Player.
So minus 50. Okay, back up to 75 here. All right. Banker wins.
Banker.
So minus 75. All right, last bet again on level 1. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on bank for 125. Player wins.
Player.
Minus 125, and we are on level 2 now. So I'll start off with $50 bets here. Okay, so I'll do $50 on bank. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
All right, so that's $50 for us. Okay, move it over to player here. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
Let's rack up another 50. I'll move this down for you guys. Okay. Stay on level 2 here, okay? So $50 bet on bank. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay. Let's keep going on level 2. All right. $50 on player. Player does win.
Player.
Okay, so that's 50 our way. Gonna stay on level 2 here, okay guys? Put that on bank. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
Another 50 for us. Have a nice little winning streak going here. Let's see how long it'll continue, when it'll come to an end. All right, so another 50 on player. Okay, so player wins.
Player.
It's another 50 for us. Okay. All right. Still sticking to level 2 here, okay guys? Banker. Okay, player wins.
Player.
All right, so we lose the 50. Okay. We'll move one to the right. Next bet is a $100 bet. All right, so I'll put the 100 on player. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, let's rack up that 100. Okay, a little bit of a grind today, if you guys notice. So we're back up to 175. All right, let's stick to level 2 for a little bit. Let's try to get over the 200 mark like we did in the first shoe before we took some losses. So $50 on player. Banker wins. Okay.
Banker.
All right, so we lose 50. Okay. All right, so let's move one to the right, $100 bet. Place that on the bank. Okay, that's a 4-4 tie. Let's keep our $100 on bank. All right, player wins.
Player.
Okay, so minus 100. So next bet up is 150. All right, so 150, I'll put that on player. Okay, 6-6 tie. Let's keep going. Banker wins.
Banker.
So let's see here, minus 150. All right, last bet on level 2. Okay, guys. So that'll be for 250. Okay. Put that on player. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
So 250 comes our way. All right. It's 250. All right, I'll move one to the left. And let's see here, 150. I'll place that on banker. Okay, banker wins.
Banker.
So that's 150. Okay, perfect. Taking a look at the profits here. Okay, guys, 275. I'm gonna move it back down to level 1 here. All right, no need to stay on level 2. Let's go ahead and put $25 on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
Okay, so minus 25. All right, so $50 bet. Okay. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay, that's a plus 50 for us, and we've hit the $300 mark for the first time today. All right. So, what to do here? Let's stick to level 1, all right? It's been a little bit of a grind. We don't want to go back down. So, I'm going to stay on level 1, $25 on bank. Five tie. All right, let's keep our bets up, keep going. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
So we lose 25. Okay, gonna bump it up to 50. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, $50 comes our way. Okay, let's go back to 25. Place that on player. Okay, so banker wins.
Banker.
All right, so we lose 25. Go to our second bet again on level 1, $50 bet. Okay, so player wins.
Player.
It's minus 50. All right, moving one to the right again, so $75. Place that on player. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, 75. Let's move this down. All right, I'm trying to get to the $400 mark, our win range. This has been a little bit of a grind, but we are sticking to our system and money management, okay? So 25. Actually, I won the $75 bet, so I'm gonna move it one to the left. I'll put $50 on player. All right. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
So minus 50. All right, back to $75 we go. Okay, on the banker. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay, so that's 75 for us. All right. So, one to the left, $50 bet. Banker. Player wins.
Player.
All right, so we lose 50. Okay. Let's do $75 on player. Player does win.
Player.
We win 75. Almost at the $400 mark, okay? One to the left again. So let's see here. I'll do $50 on player. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay. Back to 75. We've been going back and forth with $50 and $75 bets. So 75 on bank here. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
So we lose 75. Okay. All right, last bet on level 1 is for 125. Okay. Put that on player. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
So that's 125 for us. Okay. Since we are close to our win range, I'm not gonna move one to the left. Okay, if I move one to the left, it'll be a $75 bet. All right. It's a little too risky since we're grinding it right now, so I'll move 2 to the left. All right. I'm freestyling right now, which you can as well. Just have to use smart money management. That's what we're doing here. All right, so I'll move 2 to the left and I'll put 50 on player. All right, perfect. Player wins.
Player.
I know what you're thinking. Well, if you put $75, you would have won 1 unit extra. That is true, but I also could have lost, right? There's no need to risk our profits. All right, so we have hit the $425 mark. We are in our win range, and since we have been grinding a little bit, it's been going back and forth, and we've been working hard. We've come into our win range finally. So what I'm gonna do is throw the bet spread of $10 up on the board, okay? And what we'll do is place $10 bets. If we win, we will parlay at once. Okay, so $20 bet if I win, and then whether I win or lose, I'll go back down to $10. Let's protect our profits here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Gonna need some change, $100, okay? So let's see here. It's 5, 5, okay? Let's get some blue chips. We're protecting our profits here, right guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and do 10 on player. All right, so natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
So we lose 10. All right, we'll keep it on $10 bets until we win, all right? So I'm gonna do 10 on bank this time. All right, so player wins.
Player.
Okay. Let's keep going with the $10 bets. Banker wins.
Banker.
So we lose another 10. Okay. So I'll do $10 on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
It's another 10 we lost. You see what I mean? We good thing we took our unit size down, because we don't know when this downswing will come, right? So let's keep going with the $10 bets. I'll do on banker this time. Wow, natural 8 on the player.
Player.
It's all right. We're sticking to our game plan. Okay. All right. $10 on player now. Player wins.
Player.
Finally, we win a $10 chip. Okay. We have to double up now. I'll keep it on player actually. Okay. Banker wins.
Banker.
So we lose 20. Okay. All right, so back down to $10 on banker. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
Okay, so we lose the 10. All right, let's keep going with the $10 bets. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, so $10 for us. We have to parlay once. I'll keep the 20 on player, okay? Okay, so banker wins.
Banker.
We lose the 20. Good thing we are protecting our profits somewhat here by taking the unit size down, because we are on a little bit of a losing streak. Okay, let's see here. We'll have 2 blue chips left. Let's go ahead and play those as the shoe is coming to an end anyway. All right, place that on the bank. All right, so banker does win.
Banker.
Okay. It's $10 for us. See if we could hit this parlay. All right, I'll keep the 20 on bank. Natural 8 on the player. We missed the parlay again. Okay. And the shoe's coming to an end. It's not working out for us, guys. The good thing we have taken our bets down to $10, or else this losing streak would really eat into our profits. All right, so what I'm gonna do is reshuffle, go for a couple more units on the $25 bets, and once we get into our win range to see how the shoe goes, we should lock in a profit here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and reshuffle again. All right. Okay, I've reshuffled once again. This is our 3rd shoe. What I'll do is, let's go back up to our original bet spread, so $25 units, but we will parlay the $25 units. So I'll place $25 units. If I win, I'll parlay to 50 and go back down to 25 in the beginning of the shoot just to feel it out, see what happens, okay? So let's see what the burn card is. 10. Okay. All right, let's take a free hand. Banker wins.
Banker.
Okay, I'll do 25 on bank. Player wins.
Player.
Okay, so minus 25. All right, so we lose this. I'm gonna keep it on 25. Remember, guys, until I hit, and then I'll parlay. All right, so I'll do 25 on player. Player wins.
Player.
So $25 for us. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a $50 bet now, parlaying it on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
So we lose the 50. Back down to 25, okay? Banker wins.
Banker.
All right, so that's 25. Let's try to hit this parlay. Okay, so I'll do 50 on bank. All right, so banker does win.
Banker.
So that's $50 for us. Okay. Back down to 25. Player wins.
Player.
Minus 25, okay. All right, I'll do player. Natural 9 versus natural 8.
Banker.
Banker wins, we lose 25. Okay. All right, so let's keep it on $25 here. All right. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
We lose another 25. Okay. Keep it on banker here. Wow, natural 9 on the player.
Player.
So that's another 25 we are down. Okay. All right, so I'll do 25 on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
Wow, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so we lose this. So we're on a little bit of a downswing here. We are at 235. So what I'm gonna do is, since we're on a downswing and we've gone down to 235, I'm going to start the bet spread that we used today, and I'll start on level 2 now. I'm up 235, so I have some room to play with. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on level 2, $50 bets. And it's the bet spread that we've been using earlier today, okay? So a $50 bet, and I'll place that on bank. All right, so banker wins.
Banker.
Okay, so $50. Let's see if we could get into our win range with level 2. All right, so let's see here. I will do $50 on bank. Player wins.
Player.
So minus 50, okay. Let's take it up to $100 now, moving one to the right. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
Okay, So that's 100. All right, back down to $50. I'm actually gonna take a free hand here. All right, so banker wins.
Banker.
Okay, so $50, I'll place that on bank. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
Okay, so that's 50. All right, I'm taking it back down to level 1. All right, we need 1 unit on level 1, and then we're walking away because this has been a grind. All right, when you go up and down like this is a great example actually. When you go on upswings and downswings, it's better to take your win profit as soon as you're in your range. All right, so we just need 1 more unit on level 1. Let's go ahead and try to get that. Okay, take a free hand. Natural 8 on the player.
Player.
All right, let's see if we could get 1 more unit here, okay? 25 on player, here we go. Wow, banker beat us by 1.
Banker.
So minus 25. All right. Bump it up to $50, okay? Put that on bank. So player actually wins.
Player.
We lose 50. Okay, so $75. All right, on bank. So player wins.
Player.
We are going back down. All right, this is not good. So let's see if we could, last bet here on level 1. So that'll be for 125. Place that on player. Natural 8 on the bank.
Banker.
So just like that, we have to go to level 2 once again. A grinding session here. Well, let's not get frustrated, okay? Let's go to level 2 and continue. Okay, so I'm gonna put 50 on bank. Natural 9 on the player.
Player.
It's okay, let's keep going. All right, so let's bump it to $100. Okay, on bank. Player wins.
Player.
So that's minus 100. All right. So next bet up is 150. Put that on bank. All right, so banker wins.
Banker.
So 150 for us. Let's go ahead and do it like that. All right, I'll move 1 to the left. So next bet is a $100 bet, okay? And let's see here. I will place that on banker. All right, so player wins with a natural.
Player.
So minus 100. Okay, back up to 150. All right, so 150 on bank. Player wins.
Player.
All right, so whoops, minus 150. Minus 150, and we are at our last bet of level 2. All right, so that'll be a $250 bet on banker. Okay, so banker wins.
Banker.
All right, it's $250 for us. Could move 1 to the left now. All right, so next bet will be a $150 bet. All right. And I'll place that on player. 150 on player. Natural 9 on the bank.
Banker.
So we lose 150. Okay. Got to go back up to the last bet on level 2. So here comes another $250 bet. All right. And I'll place that on player. 250 on player. All right, so player does win.
Player.
Okay, so that's 250 for us. Let's go ahead and pay ourselves. All right, let's rack this up, move one to the left. So $150 bet. I'll place that on player. Banker wins.
Banker.
All right, so minus 150. Back up to 250. All right, so let's do that. 250. Okay, and I'll place that on player. Natural 8 on the bank, so we lose the 250. Let's move this down. Okay. I am on level 3 now. Okay, my original unit size of $100 bets. So let's go ahead and place 100 on player. All right, natural 9 on the player.
Player.
Okay, that's 100 for us. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and parlay that, 200 on player. Seven tie. Let's keep going. All right, natural 9 on the player.
Player.
So that's 200 for us. Okay. So let's go back down to $100. Put that on bank. Okay, so that's a banker win.
Banker.
$100. Okay. All right, so we won 100. Let's go ahead and parlay that. Okay, 200 on bank. Okay, player wins with a natural 8. So minus 200. All right, so let's see here, 100. Put that on bank. Okay, banker wins 7/6.
Banker.
So another parlay opportunity for us. Okay, I'll keep that on banker. Player wins with the natural.
Player.
So we lose our parlay. Okay, back down to 100. Okay. Banker wins.
Banker.
All right. Let's go ahead and put $100. See if we could hit this parlay here, okay? Put the parlay on player. All right, so we hit our parlay.
Player.
It's $200. Okay, so let's pay ourselves. Okay, back down to 100. Banker wins. Sorry, player wins, excuse me.
Player.
All right, so that's minus 100. All right, we lose this. Okay, let's keep it on $100. Do bank. Player wins.
Player.
So that's minus 100. Okay. All right. So Let's see here. Let's stay on my original unit size, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put 100 on player. All right, so player wins.
Player.
Okay, so $100 for us. All right, let's see if we could parlay this on player. All right, natural 8 on player.
Player.
So that's 200 for us. Okay, gotta move this down slightly. Okay, so that's $310. All right, let's pay ourselves here. So here is a freestyle opportunity that I will mention to you guys. As you see, this session is pretty much an up and down. It's not going anywhere. So what you can do is scratch your win range of $400 to $500. We could look on the board and say it's 310. We are not going to keep going back and forth. It's just not working out for us today. With that being said, we could go ahead and lock in a profit right now since we are at $310. So let's not get greedy. Let's not wait until we hit our stop loss. Okay, the 3 shoes that we've played, it's been, you know, ups and downs. So what I'm gonna do is stop and go ahead and lock in a $310 profit. Okay, I'm actually happy you guys got to see the ups and downs of Baccarat. This does happen at a real casino as well. All right, so what you can do is you don't have to be stubborn and stick to your $400 to $500 win range. Okay, you could freestyle a little bit just like I did. The shoe we've been playing for a while now. The video is pretty long and we've been going up and down. So why not leave when we're ahead? Still good money, $310. Okay guys, that was day number 8. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. We locked in $310.